Alright, so saw this, I'm like, oh man, that's awesome. They're using the drone idea to create these 3D type images, create these images in the sky, and it's like, oh yeah. Now these are much larger size, but the idea I had was obviously have them at small size. But look what's possible. So it's nice to see that someone's taking the idea and making it a reality. Like, so cool too. It's funny that they're using a drone to fly around these drones to see it better, right? And you see how it's waving like a flag. And that's the idea that that's supposed to be a flag. But the fact that it's moving is like, that's pretty awesome. Now, if they were obviously smaller size and we did this, to create holograms and stuff, there'll be solid state holograms because of the fact that, you'll be able to physically be able to touch the little light emitting drones, right? And of course, the inspiration for the little light emitting drones was from the idea of fireflies. So that's why it's so cool to see all these drones being used to create this scene. And it's like, looks very badass. So it's nice to see an idea in reality. Just the idea that you think of how something might work, and then to actually see it work are two different things, obviously. So like, this definitely looks way more epic than I thought it would look like. So just saw this and decided to just wanted to share, like, hey, cool, look, as you can see, when you take an idea and you make it a reality, anything is possible. The sky is the limit, so don't limit yourself to what is possible. Always think outside the box. Always find different ways to do the same thing, right? The idea was to create holograms, right? So we're trying to come up with different ways to do so. Light on light projection with the dirty laser concept, obviously, right, was one of my ideas, which is still a good idea. And then there were some other ideas, but then the drone one was like, oh, that'd be cool, that is technologically feasible. As you can see, here's proof of that you can use small light emitting drones and be able to create images in the sky. Obviously, if these drones were a lot closer and they did different colors, you can literally have like a big screen. And definitely can't wait to see that in the near future, where they'll have like they'll make a big screen in the air and show like a, I don't know, like a sporting event, or like the Olympics or something. That'd be pretty badass. Or like a boxing match or something. It's like, oh shit, we're watching a boxing match in thin air. You know what I mean? Instead of a regular flat screen TV, we created a flat screen TV in the air. You know what I mean? That kind of badass idea. And that's it. Just saw this. I'm like, oh damn. So this is what my idea looks like in reality.